So we're just walking down the avenue here at the Stylos tomb, Mycenaean style tomb near a place called Aptera, which is near the village of Stylos here in kind of western Crete. So we're just heading down like the passageway downwards into the earth. You can see here, look at these. So there's some very, very large lintel stones made of limestone as you enter. Even these are pretty big as well, all the ones down the side. These are pretty amazing actually. These are huge. This is absolutely amazing. Wow, so here we are at the Stylos Tholos tomb in Crete. Now this is the most intact Mycenaean style tomb in the whole country, so we're actually delighted we're here. There's no one else here. So we're now coming into the tomb, and this is it. You can see the ceiling there. This is the classic kind of Tholos tomb like we find at Mycenae and other places. This dates to the Mycenaean time, sort of 1500, 1600 BC. But the settlement here actually goes back to 3000 BC, so it's actually pretty old. There's a whole village, there's like different areas, there's buildings in this whole area, but this is the most intact Tholos tomb in the whole of Crete. Obviously the ones in Greece are much more complete, but this is in pretty amazing condition. Look at the size of that stone just above the doorway there. That is absolutely incredible. So this is really interesting because there's no one here. This is like, they actually leave a lock with a key hanging next to it for people who want to come in. There's one board here, so there's some information. This whole area is covered with different kind of small buildings that have been mostly destroyed. The fact it goes back to the Neolithic, sort of early Bronze Age is really interesting because it kind of fits in with the Minoan civilization, but also the Mycenaean and even earlier as well. And so the fact is, we're kind of finding obviously the same styles here that we find on Greece. But as we walk out the entrance, you can just see the size of the stones, especially the lintels above me there. This beautiful passageway that we get with these Tholos tombs. And the whole place is just in this whole olive kind of grove, really. So yeah, it's a really, really beautiful little site. Well worth checking out if you're in this part of Crete. So this is actually on top of the Tholos tomb. This kind of giant block is the one that you actually see in the ceiling, the kind of like the capstone almost. But that's the actual capstone, so you can see the size of that. It's quite impressive. And here, this is it. So we're just above the kind of entranceway. So that's the way you walk in, and then you come down here. There's literally the entrance just there. There's one stone lying around just outside the entrance to the Stylos Tholos tomb. You can see here it's like carved out of solid limestone. It's about 3 feet wide. And there's JJ and Adora and the entrance going cutting into the earth there, into the main part of the site. So we're just looking around the site here of the Stylos Tholos tomb, and I must remember the original name for Crete was Megalonissos, which means the great island or the giant island, and I love that name. I think it's a classic name. It's better than Crete anyway, but as we know, Crete is like the great island south of Greece. It's the largest one in all the islands of the Greek islands. And you do get elements of Mycenaean technology and sites here, but really not too many. There really aren't that many. So to find this, which is, you know, what, 25 minutes south of Chania, kind of the western part of Crete, is quite cool. It's quite good to check out. It's the most intact tomb, remember. So if you want to see a really good Tholos tomb, this is one of the ones you're going to have to if you come to Greece or Crete. So, you know, this is the one to come to really. And we're just looking around, see what else we can see. We know there's other parts of the site here. It just looks like ruined blocks lying around. We understand there's like a fire pit, there's like a kind of hearth area, there's like living quarters and things like this in this particular settlement, but all we're seeing is ruined stones and blocks lying around so far. So if you are near the town of Aptera or Chania, we're taking the route from Chania all the way down to Phaistos, down on the south coast. This is kind of on the way, 25 minutes south of Chania. Stylos tomb it's called, a brilliant name. And this is part of Crete, or Megalonissos, which is the traditional ancient name, which means the great island. And it's well worth a visit. It's a unique spot in this beautiful olive grove, in this farmland with mountains surrounding it. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed this little video, just a quick stop off to have a look at this remarkable site with no one else is here. The gate's kind of locked, but it actually has a key, so they can let you in. And yeah, it's well worth a visit. So thanks very much for watching Megalithomaniacs. Please subscribe, please become a patron, please support our explorations. We do this all off our own back. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, Megalithomaniacs.